everyone, so you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Acid Darling. Oh, it has been a hot minute, guys, and I have missed each and every one of you. Welcome back. And we have darlings in the building. We have new family members, 9K subs. Yay! You're all welcome. So today I'm going to be starting a fun new series called Dear 2021 Brides. That's the kind of content you signed up for. Please keep on watching. My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Acid Darling because I'm such a darling. So on this particular video, we're talking about trends to hop on. My next video, I'm going to be talking about trends we should leave. We should just leave them in 2020. They have been fun while they lasted, but please just try not to do them. It has been overdone. You know, I will shake the table. It will be an exciting series. So, all right. So the first thing, congratulations, you've gotten the ring. You're now engaged. You're so happy. What's the next thing? For me, first, I'm going to advise you to get a journal. So as you're watching this video, pause it. Go and get a journal because we are starting school. We are starting school now. Okay, so get your journal and write your names. Mary, where's John? Just come up with your hashtag, put love signs. Start getting excited about. First trend I'm talking about are micro weddings. Okay, so micro weddings are in, that's small weddings. A lot of people are taking advantage of the COVID to have smaller crowd. When you have smaller crowd, if you have not watched, please go and check out my past videos. I have a whole playlist for wedding planning, my past weddings, my past events and all of that. I'm even going to be giving you feedback from those events we did December and also this January. So watch out for more videos. In fact, it's going to be back to back. Anyway, so the first trend, micro weddings. If you want to still have that luxury feel and you don't want to compromise or you're tight on a budget, make it small. In fact, the government is saying we should do only 50% capacity of hall. So if your hall is supposed to sit 500, you cannot go beyond 250. So that's the main thing. Now you can take it a step further and make it 100. That way you have fantastic food. You have in fact, 100 people to give them souvenirs. Everything is just going to be nice. Okay, so that's the first trend, micro wedding. Second trend we're going to be talking about is the use of dried flowers. So we're talking pampas grass, dried palms. If you have seen the past two weddings I did, I think my garden wedding and then the wedding I did in January here in Port Harcourt, the bouquet was for the bouquet they use dried grass. So that's a trend. A lot of people, and I found out that those bouquets cost considerably cheaper than what we've been paying for silk flowers. Silk flowers are the ones that are artificial, they look real. Typically I pay like 25-30 depending on the bunch, and then now people are moving towards dry flowers, so sometimes we pay like 18-20, which is, I mean, you might look at it, but 5K 10K, when you start wedding planning, it's going to be something. So look out for dried flowers if you want to do your bouquet. And sometimes in the decoration, remember our January wedding we did in Port Harcourt here, they had the dried palms on the photo booth area. I'm going to see if I can link a clip from that video so you can see the photo booth area, the use of dry palms. So right, so trend number 3 is the use of satin gowns, like satin fabric. We did a wedding in Asia Town. I'm also going to link it. I hope we can only link 5 videos, but we did a wedding in Asia Town and she had a beautiful satin dress. Our January bride also had the satin dress. A lot of people are going for that simple look. Remember Meghan Markle's dress? Though her own is not really bold or straight, but people are going for satin look and satin finish, pure silk look, calm. People are using less lace these days, although lace is still in, but that is just a trend that we have noticed. So if you want to hop on it, feel free. Okay. The fourth one is dramatic bridal robes. Like bridal robes initially used to just be a long robe. In fact, it was a short robe, and then people started making it very long. And right now, people are making full corset outfits plus robe. I'm talking bridal robes are getting to 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira. In fact, I don't know if I should do it as a separate video. Just know one thing. Let me give you a bonus tip. Okay, I know you've been writing fantastic points down, the ones that apply to you and the ones that you can do without. But note this one tip, okay? If you have money to waste, event planning, wedding planning, planning your day, it will waste it for you. If you want to stick to your budget, stick to your budget. I'm not saying that making a corset bridal robe is waste. I'm only saying that if you decide, if that is something that you can afford, looking at your budget, go for it. If it's something that you cannot afford, it's okay to use the normal. In fact, you can use the dramatic. Those dramatic, very long ones, we pay like 25, 30, depending on the fabric, depending on the vendor. But now, telling me that I should jump from 25, 30 to paying 100K. Personally, as a wedding planner, I sometimes feel it's too much, but this is a trend. If you want to hop on it, feel free. All right, so trend number 5. This started, in fact, the first person that started it was 2706, and give her kudos for that. And that's bridal suit decor. You know, when you have like flowers, you know, usually we had balloons, okay? People will see it, you'll see, they'll spell bride with helium balloons, and balloons will be falling. Now, Nigerian wedding has passed that. You have a whole decoration team coming to set up one wall and putting a couch for you to have your picture. Like, it's dramatic. So if you like that kind of feel, you can go for it. And those of us that are having very small weddings are the ones that really can get these little perks here and there, because the truth is, the money you'd have spent feeding 500 people, you'd have used that extra change to get these things, if that's what you want. Okay, so put that in. All right, so the next point is, the 6th point is studio backdrop pictures. Okay, so back then, like, this has been, but it's stepping up. Initially, sometimes some photographers will bring their backdrop this thing to the event center. Sometimes they bring it to the bride's room, and you take proper studio-like looking pictures on your big day. But now people are going as far as setting up construction, like they construct a whole studio in your reception for people to have that gen shot. Like, wedding planning is pushing the boundaries, pushing the limits. So if you have that in your budget, you can talk to your decorator, you can talk to your wedding planner. Unlike the normal photo backdrop, you have a corner in your event center, in your venue, where the photographers can set up their studio lights and whatever, and people can go and take like very, very fine pictures. Very fine. Okay, so that's another trend. If you want to hop on, be my guest. Trend number 7, we're talking about the use of balloons. Not just ordinary balloons. You've seen those very shiny balloons. I'll try to see if I'll add a couple of pictures. Really shiny balloons. So whether we're talking about for your birthdays, your court wedding arc, there's a name they call it. If I remember, I'll put up latex balloons. Yes, latex balloons. So the use of those balloons and proper balloon decor is in. So whether you're going to do it for your bridal shower, or, you know, balloons are always going to make people happy, but it's something that, of course, is constantly evolving. It's not just the normal one. So look out for things that are evolving. Look out for the trends. If you're somebody that wants to hop on it, you can hop on it. Okay, all right, so the next point is sanitation kit, and that's point number 8. And that is because of the kind of situation we found ourselves. Like, COVID is still very much around, and the good thing is the event industry, we are doing our very best to make sure that guests, for me personally, I tell my bride and my groom, my clients, everybody has to up their vitamin C, their immune drugs long before their wedding, and then after their wedding, so they don't break down. And then at the event center, you provide the sanitation kits. We'll try as much as possible. I know some of you watch the videos and like, oh, people did not do social distancing in this oka, people did not do social distancing in this, and they say, oh really? Go and tell them. You know, sometimes if for those of you that traveled, just tell us the experience you had in your village. How many people did you see wearing masks? They will tell you that it's not there. That's what they believe, and for some reason it's working for them. It's like going to Bayelsa and telling them to wear masks. Those people drink dry gin in the morning. Where does COVID want to pass? How will COVID survive? Somebody that is drinking, you see that Gordons that knock Terica out, that's what they drink. So, not to digress, a lot of times we find it very difficult for some kind of guests to implement and force them. They might bring it and they wear it under their jaw. Like, there's no point. Why are you wearing it? So sometimes you just find it hard. But sanitation kit is always at the venue, and this becoming a trend in that we have the smaller sizes that you can provide your guests, both as for keepsake too, because if you get a small I showed you guys when I went to Oka, I think it's somewhere, I don't have strength to find it. It's a small bottle, each person gets that and probably gets a face mask in addition to their souvenirs. Like, that's the sanitation kit. That's the trend you can hop on. Okay, so let's get to the next point. All right, so the next point, that's the 9th point. It has been around for a long time, but now there's necessity. Okay, so that's grand entrance. Most times people say, okay, this is now becoming necessary to reduce the contact between the couple and the crowd, so you're not coming in through the door. Grand entrance is in. Some people have come in from the roof, some people have come in from under the ground. There are certain event centers that give you that opportunity to have that grand entrance. If it's something you're looking out for, you can have your grand entrance as your first entrance or even as your second entrance. That's like when you change to your reception outfit. But if it's not a deal breaker, I believe that you can still have a fun day without breaking the bank, without going through the headache of this, because I think the opening, that screen, it costs about 250, 300. It's on the size. Those screens, they have like different quotations. If you cannot have that budget, like leeway in your present wedding budget, I think you should just let it be. But this is a trend that if you can hop on. Okay. All right. So the last point took over the entire December, and that is the bride and bridesmaids dance during the traditional marriage. Did you guys see any video like that? Like, it was so fun. You see bride and bridesmaids performing. I don't even know the song. They might sing Finoge Highway, you know, they will just be dancing, and that choreography is so beautiful. So if it's something you want to hop on, definitely, I wish it stays for longer, and especially because that's the time that you see like those that have a lot of girls, and if all the girls are in sync, it comes out beautifully. Of course, I'm going to be doing an updated bridesmaid video. If you have not watched the previous one, I'm going to link it. If the linking card is already full, I'm going to put it in the description box. Go and watch my bridesmaids, how to choose bridesmaids for last year. I'm going to try and do an updated version for this year so that all 2021 brides, you people will take notes, because right now I'm talking with feedback. It's like they didn't watch the previous one in time, you know. Back then, now we're still doing 1 or 2 videos here and there. For those of you that feel, oh, I've not found the husband yet, the moment you get the ring, go and watch from my beginning video and receive anointing. Because the truth is, somebody got married on Saturday, somebody got married last week, so there's always something to learn from other people. Do not repeat these mistakes. If you're a 2021 bride, do not repeat these mistakes. And that is why I have given you my top 10 trends for this first quarter, trends that you can hop on, things that you can do to bring the buzz, to bring the vibes. These are just like a few of the many trends. My class is starting today. If you're somebody that you have passion for event planning, event management, the next batch is going to be coming up. You can check us out on Instagram, send your details, and we'll get to you. But the first class is already on this evening. I'm sure this video should be up by this evening, by the grace of God. Hope you guys missed me, because I missed you guys so much. We are going to be having fun, and if you're engaged and you're confused, you know, Asi, what will I do? Asi, what's the next step? Let me know your questions in the comment section below. How about that? Let me know your questions in the comment section below. Maybe I'll do a video that will touch on the question you have, or just probably answer you in the comment section. I answer all my comments, so don't feel shy. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I remain your girl, Asi Darling, signing out. Bye guys.